Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of September 25th to October 1st, 2023. First card out for you is the Staff, and you're taking on a leadership position this week right off the bat. I could see that, where you're being asked to hear all sides of a story objectively and kind of balance different ideas, polarities, and come up with a really good solution. I'm seeing an image of a judge, actually. And I feel like you're the judge this week. You're the one who will be hearing all sides of a story or an idea or some sort of goal. And you're the one that will be making the decision on how to move forward with this and what that path forward will look like. So you're definitely taking on a leadership role this week. Your major arcana card this week is the Chariot in reversed. So things can't move forward until you give the judgment call. That's what I'm seeing here. And you have to gather your evidence. You have to get more information and learn more about something and before you make your decision. That's what I'm seeing. Message from the moon. We have the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Don't be afraid to give your honest opinions and express yourself even deeper. I'm seeing here, find ways to express yourself more when you're around other people. You know, don't be fearful of like, oh, well, I'm going to be around this person, so I have to dress this way or have to act this way. You know, try to find ways to infuse more of your personality into your appearance, into your opinions, and the way you speak, the way you conversate. Like, show people who you really are. Don't hide behind what you think people want to see from you or what you think is appropriate or professional. You know, even if you work an office job and you have to dress a certain way, for example, you can still show your unique personality in small ways. Like maybe you have a coffee mug that's super pink and like kawaii and adorable, and that's like who you are, and that's the coffee mug that you use at work. Or maybe you decorate your little cubicle in a very personified you way. It really makes you stick out. Like that's your personality. It makes you memorable. It's nothing to be ashamed of, and if anything, what you should be ashamed of is when you try to hide your personality, because that's when you become forgettable, because you're just blending in with everyone else and you're not showing who you really are, which is what people love about you and what draws people in towards you. So 9 tarot cards this week, 3 rows of 3. I haven't seen any of them. First card out is Death and Rebirth. Okay, this concept has been coming out for a lot of people this week, and I love the symbolism on this card. We see here the serpent, which represents renewal. It's a medicine animal. It's all about healing and shedding the old skin away to make room for larger growth. And we see here they are protecting an egg with a newborn baby inside. So there are certainly endings happening in your life because what's coming up in the future is much greater, and it's like you are outgrowing your old skin in a sense. For example, like if you are really thriving and taking off in your career and your mental health, you know, it doesn't make sense for you to still be friends with people who go out drinking every day and have no aspirations in life and are negative all the time. It's like that's your old skin, and you can only grow so much when you keep spending time with these people. You know, they're holding you back. Think of it like a plant that is root bound and needs to be repotted. Like, what areas of your life are preventing growth from happening? I'm also seeing like a mama bear nesting type of energy. So some of you guys are maybe literally pregnant or have children or are going to have children, and you're like, you know, do I really want these people around said children? No, not really. I don't want them. And, you know, in that case, you're kind of shedding those people away. Some of you may literally just be doing a really deep exfoliation this week. I don't know. I keep seeing like shedding, releasing, letting go of what is holding you back. You know, you're protecting your own growth. Second card out for you is faith, having faith in your dreams, and they will come forward. This card came out for Leo as well. And, you know, it's a beautiful, beautiful 2 major arcana cards out right away. You're being asked to trust yourself here because, like, I really do see judgment calls, huge judgment calls being made this week. And you're saying, you know what? this is not right for me, exit my life, and you're saying this is the path forward, bring it on. And like I said, that leadership role is so impactful, and it brings power too, because you're the one sculpting reality here. You're sculpting the future of yourself and the people closest to you this week for sure. You know, there's different archetypes in the world, and, you know, I notice the more that I do these weekly readings, certain signs take on different archetypes each week, and right now you're in the archetype of the leader, so out of all the 12 zodiac signs, you're the one leading others this week. So it's take that responsibility seriously and really do what you want to do with that, okay? Don't hold back. Third card out here is the Nine of Water in reversed. Yeah, you know what? I think one of your problems this week is you're not thinking enough about what you actually want. You're thinking about what everyone wants, and you're trying to find a happy medium, and Spirit's saying, like, what if we have fun with this leadership role, you know? Like, protect the people around you, of course, but, like, what if you really just made a decision that you genuinely want? You know, what if you just trusted your own judgment and trust that you have good taste and trust that your intuition is on point, and that's what you made decisions off of, based rather than like a democracy. You know, you're being asked to be your own little monarchy out here, not a democracy. You know, don't ask all the people around you what they want and then just come up with, like, you know, a mathematical solution for that, finding the average of what everyone wants and then going with that. Like, no, listen to your own intuition. What do you want? What do you think is best for this? I don't know what decision you're making this week. If you know, like, leave a comment down below, but definitely seeing decisions here. This could also be in a general sense, like, oh, well, if I make this decision, it'll hurt that person, so maybe I shouldn't. Like, no, make the decision, because that's what your intuition is telling you to do. That's what you want to do. Second row out, fourth card, we have the King of Air. Oh my gosh, I almost feel like this is your energy. Like, it's time for you to be cold, you know? Not making decisions based off of emotions, rather what you logically want and what your intuition. King of Air has a sharp intuition, okay? Sharp senses. They can see through the BS. They can see through the layers, the masks that keep things hidden, okay? And you're being asked to take that on. I am also seeing a very prominent older masculine energy in your life who either is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they have a lot of air energy. They give off air sign energy, which is very intellectual, constantly wanting to learn more. And also maybe not the most emotionally expressive person on the world, but they are a good influence for you, because I just think they're really supportive and also, like, very fatherly. Like, they love and want to protect and nurture you, as well as if you have children or, like, anyone else in your life. This person gives you a lot of good new ideas as well. New ways of looking at things, new perspectives. Center of your spread is the Ten of Earth in reversed here. And this is what the card looks like upright. We see a woman taking her mask off, and she has a little dragon familiar. She is at home in the woods. So there may be something to do here with money. Okay, making a decision with money. How are we going to spend this money? How are we going to budget this? How are we going to delegate? Something like that. I wonder, some of you may be like the executor of someone's will, and you're trying to figure that out right now. Or others of you, this is like planning a trip and you're really taking the leads here and deciding, like, the places you'll stay at, you know, the budget and the experiences that you want. I'm also seeing some of you maybe planning a move and you're really taking the leadership role in this move, or a project in your work. You're leading it, you're managing it, and you're being given a lot of wiggle room, a lot of responsibility, like, how will we use this budget, and, you know, like, things like that. I'm seeing you have a lot of freedom here to listen to your own intuition and your own expertise, so use it wisely is what I want to say. There may be, like, some limitations on that, though, that are frustrating. Like, you can't follow every single point that you want. For example, if you're moving and you want like a bathtub, you want big windows, you want a deck, you want like all this stuff, you may not be able to find a place that has every single checkpoint, but I think you will be able to find something that reaches most of those checkpoints, and your intuition will guide you to the best option. 6th card out for you is Wisdom. And if we look here, it looks very much like the Hermit, doesn't it? And this is, what do you know, following your own wisdom, your own intuition, and showing people how good you are at leading, how good your ideas are. You know, I feel like some of you in a work setting are speaking up a bit more about your unique perspectives on things and showing your colleagues, or if you're a business owner and you have a public platform like YouTube, for example, you may be putting out some of your more controversial ideas or opinions and just seeing where it may land. And I think it'll be successful, honestly. I think people will be pleasantly surprised at how good you are at leading, and how they'll follow you. They really will. Like you're stepping into this leadership role. Final row out, 7th card is the 10 of Air. Beautiful card, honestly, in this deck with the pastel colors, and they're headed towards outer space, and third eye is open. It's really, really beautiful. Long hair as well. I mean, you're just booming with so many different ideas, and it feels like they're all kind of taking off at this point. And I'm just getting, honestly, I'm going to sound redundant in this reading, but like really powerful energy from you this week, where it's like everything that you touch turns to gold, and all of the ideas that you have been working on, all of the goals that you had, like for example, if your goal is like body health and you've been working out, you've been going to the gym, like you're really seeing results this week. If your goal is like financial success, you know, you're really making a lot of sales or doing whatever you need to do this week to see that. And I'm seeing a lot of creativity as well, like creative ideas just bursting through, and they're all taking off. Almost all of them are, and it's just really powerful week here. I am seeing you are gonna have to disappoint someone though, because it's like you can't please everyone. I want you to keep that in mind. You can't please everyone, and you may need to make some sacrifices here and there. And like I said, like every single checkpoint may not be able to be met. So that means like if you're working in a group and everyone has different checkpoints of like what they want, you aren't going to be able to meet every single one, and you will leave some people disappointed, but that is just a part of the journey being a leader. So keep that in mind, and don't let that, you know, cause a stalemate or cause you to make a decision that you don't really like in order to try to meet everyone else's needs. So yeah. 8th card out is the 6 of Fire in reversed. I believe it's the 6 of Fire. This is what it looks like upright. And wouldn't you know, we have a judge or a king right here in the middle, and there's 2 people fighting, and look at how opposite they are. They're opposite in every single way. He has blonde hair, he has brown hair, he has brown skin, he has white skin, he has gold robes, he has black robes, gold sword, black sword. You know what I mean? Like it's completely opposite in every single way. So they're representing 2 people not getting along, 2 people fighting, completely opposite perspectives on everything. And I'm viewing you as this person here in the middle. Like, okay, I will be the fair judge of this, you know? And his cup, notice how it's overflowing. He's happy. He's more than happy. He's abundant. And that abundance, that happiness overflows and is actually creating life down here. And I like I said, you're in a very powerful position to make decisions. I feel like you're the most qualified one in the groups that you find yourself in to be making decisions, and you're stepping up to take on that leadership role. And I feel like all of your needs and wants are already met, and I feel like because of that, an abundance starts to flow over into other areas of your life. So it's really cool. Final card out for you is the 8 of Water. Upright, 8 of Cups. Upright, and we see here a little wizard guy or whatever he is. Chakras open and aligned, 2 dolphins on either side, and the full moon behind him, and he is sort of creating his own reality here. It seems like the number 8 has to do with money and expansion. It's the infinity symbol, and I feel like things are definitely growing in your life, moving forward. I don't know why I'm looking at this card and I'm seeing alchemy, like transforming negative emotions into creative power, transforming tense situation into a situation in which you can really control. So yeah, I feel like you're really using your magic, your playful spirit to lead here, guys. A huge week for you. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys might even be starting a family and you're just like really taking control, like mama bear energy, getting your house in order, cutting people off, bringing people closer, all sorts of things, you know, really just taking control of your life. So thank you guys for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of your week ahead. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my goddess energy intention oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.